Hi Professor, my name is Jiawei and I am your presenter today for our group project, Film a Moment, a convenient solution for a movie platform. And first of all, I'm gonna introduce objects of our project. A main deficiency in the movie industry is that the movie fans cannot find where to watch the specific movies. To handle this problem is the primary mission for our app, and we proposed the solution by a web app to store movie-related information like crew and staff, introduction, trailer, and so on, and integrate several functions related to movies, including movie recommendations, rating and review, and direct website links for official online watching or buying tickets. And the resulting application becomes a bridge between movie fans and the movie itself, not only making it easy and convenient for user to watch the movie, but also contributing to the promotion for the movie. To accomplish these objectives, this is how we structure our project. Our project is approximately separated into three parts: backend, frontend, and data. Firstly, see from the bottom right, we develop backend using Spring framework as well as the Spring Boot technique, which speed up our development progress and also standardize our programming style. The backend was developed in a RESTful style so as to be easy to interact with frontend. Since we are developing web application, frontend is based on HTML and CSS. The framework we use at frontend is Vue.js. To simplify our designing, we apply Elements.js as our components library. Also, Actual's HTTP agent was used here to utilize the APIs from the backend. And the third part is the data. We use MySQL 5.7 as our database to store all our data and apply the Hibernate for Java persistence. Implementing objects relational mapping from backend. As for the data we're storing, JSOAP serves as a data crawl tools to fetch the upcoming movies information. Additionally, we use JUnit 5 and CryptPress automated testing respectively for backend and frontend test. Above are all the main technique and the structure we used in our project. And every teammate in our group, namely our family, has his or her own independent responsibility. For example, Zhao and Jiawei are responsible for backend development. Aiyuan and Mengyao focus on frontend development, and Wang Lu was in charge of data-related works. Basically, we finished the project in a front-end, back-end separate fashion. Thus, the strategy of development and communication is the most essential things in our programming. Talking of our agile development, there are 5 tools matter in our project: WeChat, Zoom, and Google Docs, Postman, and GitLab. And first of all, we have all the small talks in WeChat as popular instant messengers. It is convenient for us to finish all our details confirmations, front-end, back-end communication, bug discussion in this app. WeChat is our most often used communication tools, as we at least communicate on it once each day. There are some examples of our communications. And as you can see in picture 1 is we are discussing temporary bugs, and picture 2, before we start Zoom meeting, make sure everyone is here. And picture 3 is showing that we are deciding our next meeting time. And secondly, Zoom and Google Docs are frequently used from our meeting. We held a meeting every week to check everyone's progress, decided next term goals, and have some discussion including some misunderstanding, API usage, and so on. As for Google Docs, it is a shared document, so when someone modified it, every teammate can see it. That's why we use to record our meeting content each time, to make sure that even we forgot what we was discussing last meeting, we can find it out immediately. And third, the Postman is used through our development, as it is integrated API testing and recording platform. We also use it to generate API documents so that every member can easily know the usage, example of API, making our development faster and clearer. Last but not least, as our code repository, GitLab not only serves as a code saver, but also provides an important task board functionally. As long as we know our goal this week, the corresponding issue will be assigned to the specific teammate, just like a to-do list. Make sure everyone knows what to do and the deadlines. Also, when we find some bugs in others' works, we can also raise an issue to him, letting him know that, and he will fix it as soon as possible. And above all, basically, that's all the details I want to talk about of our agile development progress. Now let us move forward to showcase of our demo.
In this part, we are going to demonstrate the functionalities of our system. This is the front page of our system, which contains mainly two parts, the navigation bar and the movie display part. Here, we first logging into our system. We click the profile button, and because we didn't log in first, so it jumps to the sign-in page. If the user is a newcomer to our system, he or she could choose to sign up here. And we also provide the password assistant here in case of forgetting the password. And here we log in with the email address and password. In the profile page, it contains some information about the user, including the name, avatar, bio, and movie tag. And the user could also choose to update this information in this page. And as for the watch list, it contains two lists, which are already watched list and want to watch list, which could be updated by the user by clicking the remove button. And also the user could add the record at the movie item page, which will be demonstrated later. And at the account setting page, it contains some information about the account, including the phone number, email address, and the user could also choose to change the password here. But before the user changes the password, he has to answer the security question first, which is set at the very beginning when he signed up for the system. And here we enter the answer and then the password is successfully updated. And here we come back to the home page. The following functionalities related to the movie items will be demonstrated by Mongyao.
Okay, so our project, Film a Moment, is about movies, and my teammate introduced to the part of user, and I will introduce to the part of movies. In the homepage, there are three rows. They are playing movies and community movies and history movies. We can just randomly click a movie. And we can see some info about the movie, such as the name, director, writer, actor, and so on and so forth. And we can see the rating, introduction, and comments. These are recommended movies. These relevant movies are recommended according to the label, that is the type of the original movie. And we can click this button to add it to the watch list. If we click the want to watch, the movie will be added to the watch list want to watch, that is the Batman. And if we click the having watched, the movie will be added to the watch list have already watched, and we can rate the movie, such as perfect and submit it. Then we can refresh the page and see the comment of user, comment of ourselves in the comments line. And we could also pick a movie in this page. In this page, there are some filters about move, such as the spaces of the move and the type of the move, and we can choose the sorting style. When we change the sorting style, the move list will be reordered according to the rating. And we can also search the move, such as randomly pick a keyword, and we can see the result in this file, and we can further click it to see it. So that's all about the functionality of our website. And for the test, we use Cypress to conduct integration tests. And we deploy Cypress for CI/CD. As you can see, each time we commit a code, the commit will trigger a task of Cypress. And there are some field tasks, and we finally pass the task after fixing some bugs. Okay, that's all of our project. Thank you.